Hello, judges, and thank you. I know this role is time consuming and you're volunteering your time, so I genuinely appreciate it. My name is Mish Wright, and this video accompanies my application for CPD Provider of the Year, where I submitted the Menopause Training Matrix for your consideration. I want to give you some background on the why and how Menopause Training Matrix is different from every other course I've written. My women's health courses, in particular training menopausal and perimenopausal women, sold through Fitness Education Online and included as part of the student package at Women's Fitness Education, have been incredibly successful. Thousands of fitness professionals across 5 countries have completed them. And while that's fabulous, I'm not sure anything is really changing at client level. Now, I may be a case study of one, but I love joining new gyms, yoga studios, Pilates, wherever I go. I love to see how I get onboarded as a new client, how I'm treated, and just the general vibes of the different fitness brands. I'm clearly in the menopause age range, and yet I have never once been asked about my symptoms, never trained any differently. And if that's my experience, what's happening for everyone else? Here's how women's health education currently works in the fitness industry. A fitness professional buys a course on menopause, then they have to complete it, harder than it looks. And then they have to retrospectively apply that knowledge to the client who is already showing up on Monday. Or take a larger gym or fitness franchise. They want to upskill their trainers to meet the growing demand from perimenopausal women who are all listening to the same podcasts, whose doctors are now prescribing strength training. So they bring someone in to deliver the workshop, someone like me. It serves everyone in the room on that day, and it lasts for exactly as long as those trainers stay. Now, the fitness industry is quite transient. An employed trainer gets upskilled and then they leave, and the education walks out the door with them. And when you think about it this way, it's no surprise that nothing really changes at client level. The education is too scattered to create repeatable processes. And here's the kicker: women are not a monolith. The range of symptoms alone and the severity during the menopause transition makes it incredibly difficult to cater to individuals, especially at scale. Enter the Menopause Training Matrix. We determine whether we are in perimenopause through our symptoms. So my thought was, well, why don't we train to them as well? Revolutionary. Menopause Training Matrix includes a tool called the Symptom Sorter. It's given to clients perhaps as part of onboarding, and they note their symptoms and severity. When it comes back to the trainer, they then access the model that accompanies each of the 5 key symptom categories. Each module is no longer than 1.5 to 2 hours, made up of short videos, client resources like the Prep for Peri series, cheat sheets, and targeted strategies. Menopause Training Matrix includes an introductory model, and that is perfect for whole of staff delivery, regardless of whether the staff are client facing. Because let's face it, menopause is a transition that every person with ovaries will experience, or if they don't experience, they will know and love someone who is going to go through it. Now, all of my work is backed by science and research, which I read, listen to, watch, and then distill into clear, practical messages for trainers. When trainers complete the full Menopause Training Matrix online course, they automatically receive their Menopause Training Matrix Practitioner Badge. This is shareable with clients and their professional network, and of course, along with additional CPD points. So what about the Menopause Training Matrix workshops? How do they fit into the ecosystems? Well, judges, I'm glad you asked, because I've been running these workshops all across Australia and New Zealand, from Perth to Auckland and plenty of places in between. And they are designed to be much more than delivering more information. And that's because trainers are already swimming in information. Never has information been so plentiful or so easily accessible. So the workshops are for something different. They're for designing the actual product or program that trainers will take back to their community. Now, when we create specific programs with wraparound support and a group environment, we tap into what many women need and want during this time. A safe space that is for them to share what's happening to them alongside practical strategies that help them lead active social lives. By the end of the 3 hours, every trainer has got the bones of a program. They know what it's called, what it does, what it covers, what it costs, and more importantly, how it fits into their working life so they won't burn out trying to deliver it. Also covered in the Menopause Training Matrix workshop is the GRACE Midlife Movement Protocol. Grit, regulate, accumulate, cardio, endurance, and the GRACE wildcard, which replaces the traditional FIT principle and explains why each element needs to be a part of how a midlife woman trains. Workshop attendees receive the GRACE Beginner Toolkit. This has practical handouts and client resources ready to embed into their programs. Before each workshop, the Menopause Training Matrix, all attendees complete pre-learning, and this is called From Peri-Curious to Marvelous Menopause. So this means that the time in the room isn't spent on the basics. What is menopause? What does research say about exercise, menopause hormone therapy or HRT? All of it. They get to understand all of those basics before they arrive. And for those who want to go further, there is the Menopause Training Matrix Leadership Pathway. This is a mentoring pathway for trainers who want to take this knowledge back to their own communities. MTM leadership participants receive the Peri-Curious to Marvelous Menopause slide pack and mentoring on how to deliver their own presentation using these slides, with a call to action being the program that they designed in the Menopause Training Matrix workshop. Let's talk to Kim, who both attended the workshop and became a leader.
Hi there, my name's Kim. I have done some of Mish's courses through Fitness Education Online, her pre and postnatal course and the menopause course. I gained so much knowledge from this and confidence to be able to teach and assist some of my clients through that period of their life. Last May, I went to Sydney to Mish's Menopause Matrix training, and I gained so much knowledge and so much connection at that workshop. I learned things that are going to benefit myself and all of my female clients as well. During the workshop, we took a break and we had a cuppa and a lovely loaf that Mish had cooked. And during that time, got to speak to so many lovely ladies who were very like-minded. And Mish, of course, allowed us that opportunity to mix and to listen and share from our own experiences and gain from others. At the end of the workshop, Mish offered us an opportunity to either continue education and also to take her mentoring. To me, it was a no-brainer. So I'm from quite an isolated country town in New South Wales, and we have very little services and opportunities to further our knowledge, but also to refer and assist our clients if they need that extra medical attention. So mentoring with Mish was such a life-changing experience. I can now confidently speak with my clients about their health, their pelvic floor health, their menopause symptoms, and feel confident giving them the knowledge and the education that I've had so that they can train safer and train better, getting the results that they want. So not only did Mish teach me more about menopause and the body and how to train, she also gave me some really hard truths about my business and how to improve my business and run it better. So she held me accountable and she made sure that I was following up on those little tasks between our Zoom meetings. I looked forward to those meetings so much because not only had I achieved what she'd asked me to do, which wasn't easy, but Because I had committed and invested in my own education, I then wanted to show Mish that I could do it and also show myself that I could do it. So with a little bit of business training, a little bit of a pep talk, Mish also taught me and allowed me to learn her presentation, her menopause presentation. I delivered that to a group of women who are in my community, and from there I had a group who then came to a program that was designed for menopausal women, peri and menopausal women. I called that program Hot Flush Fitness, and we had a lot of fun. So I can see, as far as educating and supporting the women in my community, the knowledge that I got from Mish right from years ago when I did her courses on fitness education. I gained so much from the workshop, from the mentoring, but I also gained the confidence so that I could deliver this presentation and know that I was sharing really important, valuable information. We had a great time with the Hot Flush Fitness program, and I have all intentions of continuing and supporting and growing my community. So a huge shout out to Mish, who has truly given my business, myself, my community a huge boost. Go Mish.
My name's Georgie Hannon. I just did the Menopause Training Matrix. I am incredibly enthused to help all of my clients in my Pilates studio and yeah, take this a lot further to help my surrounding community and create community in that space, create connection and yeah, create a beautiful environment for all of my clients to be.
Amazing.
Hey, my name's David. I've just done this course. It's been absolutely fantastic. So well structured and well put together. It's so really well delivered. It's actually helping us men understand more about perimenopause and menopause, but more importantly, it's helping us as a group on how we go out and help others that are out there. So much in need of understanding and support and information that's not just stuff they read online. So thank you so much. We love this. We can see how it's going to spread the word and help so many people in our community.
So judges, thank you for staying with me. The Menopause Training Matrix is a full system, scalable for sole traders, expandable for larger gyms and franchises, and designed so that when a trainer leaves, the framework stays. The existing model for women's health education in the fitness industry is broken, and what I've built genuinely answers the needs of clients while giving gyms and fitness organizations a real way to say with confidence that they can cater to the individual needs of perimenopausal and menopausal women in their communities. Now, that's not a marketing statement. That's a system. Thank you for watching.